Who discovered America?
America was discovered by Christopher Columbus.
When was America discovered by Christopher Columbus?
America was discovered in 1492.
Where was America discovered by Christopher Columbus?
Let me get this straight. America was discovered in the Caribbean in 1492 by Christopher Columbus.
That's right.
Who discovered the radioactive element radium?
The radioactive element radium was discovered by Marie Curie.
When was the radioactive element radium discovered by Marie Curie?
The radioactive element radio was discovered in 1898.
Where was the radioactive element radio discovered by Marie Curie?
Let me get this straight. The radioactive element radio was discovered in France in 1898 by Marie Curie.
Correct!
Who discovered gravity force?
Gravity force was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton.
When was gravity force discovered by Sir Isaac Newton?
Gravity force was discovered in 1665.
Where was gravity force discovered by Sir Isaac Newton?
Let me get this straight. Gravity force was discovered in England in 1665 by Sir Isaac Newton.
That's right.
Who discovered penicillin?
Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming.
When was penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming?
Penicillin was discovered in 1928.
Where was penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming?
Let me get this straight. Penicillin was discovered in the United Kingdom in 1928 by Alexander Fleming.
Correct!
Who discovered the moons of Jupiter?
The moons of Jupiter were discovered by Galileo Galilei.
When were the moons of Jupiter discovered by Galileo Galilei?
The moon of Jupiter were discovered in 1610.
Where were the moons of Jupiter discovered by Galileo Galilei?
Get this straight. The moons of Jupiter were discovered in Italy in 1610 by Galileo Galilei.
That's right!
Who sang Baby?
Baby was sung by Justin Bieber.
When was Baby sung by Justin Bieber?
Baby was sung in 2010.
Where was Baby sung by Justin Bieber?
Let me get this straight. Baby was sung in the United States in 2010 by Justin.
Correct!
Who sang Best Song Ever?
Best Song Ever was sung by One Direction.
When was Best Song Ever sung by One Direction?
Best Song Ever was sung in 2013.
Where was Best Song Ever sung by One Direction?
Let me get this straight. Best Song Ever was sung in the United Kingdom in the 2013 by One Direction.
That's right!
Who sang Roar?
Roar was sung by Katy Perry.
Where was Run sung by Katy Perry?
Roar was sung in 2013.
Where was Roar sung by Katy Perry?
Let me get this straight. Roar was sung in the United States in 2013 by Katy Perry.
Correct!
Who from the band Maroon 5?
Maroon 5 includes Adam Levine, Jessica Mitchell, Michael Madden, James Valentine, Mike Flynn, Merton, and Sam Ferran.
When was This Love released by Maroon 5?
This Love was released in 2004.
Where was This Love released by Maroon 5?
Let me get this straight. This Love was released in the United States by Maroon 5 in 2004.
That's right.
Who sang Can't Feel My Face?
Can't Feel My Face was sung by The Weeknd.
When One Can't Feel My Face, sung by The Weeknd.
Can't Feel My Face was sung in 2000.
Where was Can't Feel My Face, sung by The Weeknd?
Let me get this straight. Can't Feel My Face was sung in Canada in 2015 by The Weeknd.
Correct.
Who wrote Harry Potter?
Harry Potter was written by E.K. Rowling.
When was Harry Potter written by J.Q. Rowling?
Harry Potter was written in 1997.
Where was Harry Potter written by J.Q. Rowling?
Let me get this straight. Harry Potter was written in the United Kingdom in 1997 by Rowling.
Correct.
Who wrote Alice in Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland was written by Lewis Carroll.
When was Alice in the Wonderland written by Lewis Carroll?
Alice in Wonderland was written in 1865.
Where was Alice in the Wonderland written by Lewis Carroll?
Let me get this straight. Alice in Wonderland was written in England in 1865 was Lewis Carroll.
Correct.
Who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet was written by William Shakespeare.
When was Romeo and Juliet written by William Shakespeare?
Romeo and Juliet was written in 1597.
Where was Romeo and Juliet written by William Shakespeare?
Let me get this straight. Romeo and Juliet was written in England in 1597 by William Shakespeare.
That's right.
Who wrote Chronicles of Narnia?
The Chronicles of Narnia was written by C.S. Lewis.
When was the Chronicles of Narnia written by C.S. Lewis?
The Chronicles of Narnia was written in 1950.
Where was the Chronicles of Narnia written by C.S. Lewis?
Let me get this straight. The Chronicles of Narnia was written in the United Kingdom in 1950 by C.S. Lewis.
Correct.
Who wrote The Hobbit?
The Hobbit was written by Tolkien.
When was The Hobbit written by J.R.R. Tolkien?
The Hobbit was written in 1937.
Where was The Hobbit written by J.R.R. Tolkien?
Let me get this straight. The Hobbit was written in United Kingdom in 1937 by Tolkien.
That's right.
Who directed Avatar?
Avatar was directed by James Cameron.
When was Avatar directed by James Cameron?
Avatar was written in 2009.
Where was Avatar directed by James Cameron?
Let me get this straight. Avatar was written in the United States in 2009 by James Cameron.
That's right.
Where were the Twilight Saga movies filmed?
Saga movies were filmed in various locations, including the United States and Canada.
When were the Twilight Saga movies filmed?
The Thrilling Saga movies were filmed from the 2008 2012.
What were the Twilight Saga movies based on?
The Thrilling Saga movies were based on the novel series written by Stephen Meyer.
Correct.
Who Who directed The Corpse Bride?
The Corpse Bride was written by Tim Burton.
When was The Corpse Bride directed by Tim Burton?
The Corpse Bride was written in 2000.
When was The Corpse Bride directed by Tim Burton?
Let me get this straight. The Corpse Bride was written in USA in 2005 by Tim Burton.
That's right!
What was Iron Man based on?
Iron Man was based off the Marvel Comics character created by Stan Lee, Lieber, Don Kell, and Jack Kirby.
When was Iron Man based on the Marvel Comics character created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, Don Hertz, and Jack Kirby?
Iron Man was based on the Marvel comic character in 1963.
Where was Iron Man based on Marvel Comics character created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, Don Hertz, and Jack Kirby?
Let me get this straight. Iron Man was based on the Marvel Comics character created in the United States in 1963 by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, Don Gett, and Jack.
Correct!
What were the Hunger Games based on?
The Hunger Games were based on the novel series written by Susan Collins.
When were the Hunger Games based on the novel series written by Susan Collins?
The Hunger Games were based on the novel series in 2008.
When were the Hunger Games based on the novel series written by Susan Collins?
We get this string. The Hunger Games were based on the novel series in the United States in 2008 by Susan Collins.
Correct!